The Wraith's Whisper. In the ancient village of Hollowbrook, nestled deep within a forest draped in perpetual twilight, a sinister legend held sway over the inhabitants. The tales spoke of a malevolent spirit known as the Wraith, a vengeful soul, cursed to haunt the crumbling ruins that once housed a grand manor. Centuries ago, the manor stood as a beacon of opulence, its halls echoing with laughter and music. However, its splendor crumbled, and darkness crept in as the shadows of forgotten secrets began to take root. It was within these forsaken walls that the Wraith was born, a tortured spirit bound to the ruins, eternally mourning the sins of its past. The village, shrouded in mist and silence, seemed to hold its breath whenever the sun dipped below the horizon. Whispers of the Wraith's mournful cries echoed through the streets, sending shivers down the spines of even the most steadfast souls. One fateful night, when the moon hung low and the air grew heavy with foreboding, a stranger named Victor arrived in Hollowbrook. Tall and enigmatic, he carried with him an air of melancholy that seemed to mirror the haunted spirit of the village itself. Determined and undaunted, Victor sought to uncover the truth behind the Wraith's tormented existence. With each step he took through the cobblestone streets, Victor could feel the weight of Hollowbrook's history pressing down upon him. The villagers watched with a mixture of curiosity and trepidation, their eyes filled with both hope and fear. As he approached the manor, its time-worn stones seemed to groan with the weight of forgotten memories. The entrance, once grand and inviting, now exuded an aura of desolation. Victor's lantern cast long, wavering shadows that danced upon the decaying walls as he ventured inside. The air within was thick with the scent of decay, and a palpable sense of sorrow hung heavy. Victor's footsteps echoed through the empty halls, a haunting accompaniment to the mournful wail of the wind outside. He could feel the presence of the Wraith, its malevolence seeping through the very walls. Undeterred, Victor pressed on, his eyes scanning the faded tapestries and shattered remnants of furniture. It was said that the key to the Wraith's release lay hidden within these walls, waiting for a soul brave enough to uncover it. Hours turned to days as Victor explored every hidden chamber and forgotten alcove. It was in the heart of the manor, in a chamber bathed in ethereal moonlight, that he discovered a dusty tome. Its pages, brittle with age, revealed incantations and rituals that promised to free the Wraith from its eternal torment. With a heart heavy with purpose, Victor set to work. He gathered the necessary ingredients, his hands steady despite the weight of anticipation. As the incantation left his lips, the very air seemed to quiver with energy. The room grew colder, and a spectral presence enveloped him. Then, in a blinding flash of light, the Wraith materialized before him. Its form, once twisted and tormented, now stood tall and luminous. Its eyes, once filled with anguish, met Victor's with a gaze of profound gratitude. With a final, whispered breath, the Wraith ascended, leaving the manor bathed in an otherworldly radiance. Victor watched, awestruck, as the spirit disappeared into the night, finally free from the shackles of its tortured existence. As the first light of dawn touched Hollowbrook, a profound stillness settled over the village. The air felt lighter, and the once ominous shadows seemed to retreat. Word of Victor's bravery spread, and the legend of the Wraith transformed into a tale of redemption and release. In the years that followed, Hollowbrook flourished, its spirit renewed. Victor's name became synonymous with courage, and his story echoed through the generations. The manor, once a place of sorrow, stood as a testament to the power of one soul's determination to right a centuries-old wrong. And in the heart of the forest, the ruins of the manor stood, a silent witness to a chapter that had finally come to a close. The Wraith's whisper no longer haunted the halls, replaced instead by the gentle rustle of leaves in the wind, a melody of peace that echoed through the ages.